Hey, girl. Hey. Girl.
Scene. Yes.
Yeah, this has been your episode of Baking Sugar. You're welcome.
Make sure to leave your playbills. We don't have enough for the next show.
Dear listeners, we'd like to apologize for last week.
We have some stuff going on.
Yeah,
honey.
what actually happened last week? I don't even remember.
Wasn't that like a life day? Like life happened?
Was it life? Maybe it was life. It probably was life.
It was like a life happened thing. It wasn't mine. It was
it mine?
Oh wait, no, it was mine at first, but we had planned for that, but then it was yours.
Right. And then when we weren't going to record something, it turned out that they just took Alec McBeal away from us completely, and we were like, "Fuck this noise." That's what it was, girl. That's what it was. We had plans, and then the man took Alec McBeal away.
Curse you, the man.
Curse you.
Bob Eisner, we're looking at you, you asshole.
Bob Eisner.
We're going to consolidate the network, so let's just get rid of some stuff. What?
God, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? That makes perfect sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to do it and not tell people when the shows are coming back.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff Bezos did the same thing. Like I was watching it on Prime. I didn't even know it was on Hulu.
Oh yeah, I don't even like Jeff.
And it was that the practice. Is it all of David E. Kelly's stuff?
That's what it looked like.
Are they having a David E. Kelly channel?
I mean, I don't know. Don't be putting it on that freemium stuff because that is hard to track down because y'all want to put them in these like network things that you're doing now. And you don't even have the complete seasons, and you gotta watch. No.
Although, girl, you know what is on Freevee now? What is on Freevee? All of the episodes of It's a Living. All 6 seasons. Yes.
Stop it.
I
might actually cry if I start watching that show because I need a minute. I need a minute right now.
Girl, speaking of crying, this is not the intro to the other podcast shit. This is actually me crying. I get teary-eyed, and this is a crazy thing to get teary-eyed from. I'm going to go ahead and announce that now. Anytime I listen to UK Hun, the good version of the song, I get teary-eyed. Yes, because it hit at a very specific point in the pandemic that it was like everything's going to be okay. Right? Because people were getting back to work, drag queens were working, shit was getting done, people were getting vaccinated, hit right at that time. And then, girl, I had not rewatched that episode until last night. Or 2 nights ago, because Sling TV, its crazy ass thing, has a RuPaul Drag Race channel on there.
Oh, neat!
That just plays like entire seasons of
7 RuPaul's Drag.
It'll play an entire season, like it just goes through an entire season of random things. And that episode was on, and it got to them, and I was crying. And then it got to the next group, and I was like, "We don't need to watch that. It's really bad."
Oh my god, that's just in time for this week's episode because they're doing the girl group challenge this week. That's perfect.
I know. I am watching UK Drag Race.
What are your thoughts so far?
I don't really have any. That's probably my biggest thought. Like I don't have one I really like. I don't have any that I really. Yeah.
I like the super duper campy one that can't even turn it off even when they're not in drag.
Ginger?
That one's so far. Ginger, yeah. That one's so
I think
far
she's good.
I think she's very funny. I didn't appreciate her until this last episode when she was on the Rollies. And they said who's the funniest, and she literally rolled. I was like, oh
no, that's not Ginger. And that's not the most recent episode. You're an episode behind, girl. No. No, you're an episode
Wait,
behind.
Is the girl group challenge already out?
No, that was the Rolly ones was 2 episodes ago. That was second episode.
Wait, she's on the Rollies?
Mm-hmm.
No. There's another on the newest episode when they're doing it's like a different version of the reading challenge.
Oh, she comes in on the Rollies. Like, yes.
Well, no, it's not that
The
part. It's when they ask her who is the funniest queen, and
Right.
she being the funniest queen, rolls down the line.
Yeah.
I was like,
and girl, they're called Heelys. They're called Heelys.
Okay.
Because they're a thing. They do not remember them from like the mid 2000s. The heels on the bottom of the shoe. They're very unsafe.
I don't remember them for adults. I remember little kids had them.
They have them in all sizes, teens and like,
okay.
yes, girl, yes.
I didn't see adults here with those.
Well, girl, because you weren't there, you were here.
Oh, it was over there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were still in North Carolina at the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out to North Carolina.
Yeah. Hey, now you're an all-star. Get your game on.
Go play.
Girl,
get out.
Girl, are you sad we missed Statesville Pride? A little
sad.
Yeah, a little that we missed.
I'm not sad, but when I got the play-by-play from my family friend that was telling me about it, I did have FOMO because it sounded like a hot mess.
Yeah.
So I'm not sad, but I do have some FOMO because it would have been a hoot to watch it.
Girl, speaking of hot mess, I just have one word and one word for you only. Sparkles. Girl, speaking of sparkles, did you know that we have a Patreon?
What?
That's right, dear listeners. If you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim.
Yeah?
Did you know that we have another podcast?
It's
just singular again because they took it away.
But dear listeners,
hold on, wait, stop. We have to our patrons first, and they're learning that this week. So you stop.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was saying, dear listeners, we're looking into what to do. That's all I was going to say.
Sometimes you like ruining things for people.
I would never do that thing. That's very much a you thing to announce.
Thank you.
Once we come to a decision.
We already have.
What? Elsa Breeze.
Anyway, dear listeners, you can find our other podcast, You Slay Me, a British Rip podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have merchandise?
What?
That's right. If you go to MimsMaim.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Maim, do you know what I love? Do you know?
5-star reviews.
That's right, Maim. I love 5-star reviews. I eat them with a spoon.
Sometimes a spork.
A lot of times with a spork.
If they're thick.
I do like a thick. Where are we at here? Oh, good. Are we good? We're good. This is season 5, episode 4, Mistrial.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Oh, God. We're at Sugarbakers, girl. We're at Sugarbakers.
Sugarbakers.
There you go. I was trying. It's like herding cats over here. It's like,
meow. Meow.
She thinks she's cute and she thinks she's funny.
Oh my God. Do you ever watch Lego Masters?
No.
So that's one of our shows that we can't stop watching. And they did an episode where the people were tasked with making houses for kittens.
Oh no.
And it was amazing. And I was living for every moment of it. And two of the girls who are a little quirky.
Oh no.
Just started speaking to Will Arnett like in cat voices and saying meow meow meow. And then Will Arnett, in turn, just started saying meow, meow, meow back to them. And they just had a whole conversation like that.
So I think that's probably why I couldn't watch it. Will Arnett, certain doses, like sometimes he's really good, sometimes he's really not.
This show, okay, so I feel the same way. This to me feels like the most perfect fit ever for him.
I disagree.
Okay.
Because BoJack Horseman exists in this world.
Oh, that's true. I meant like living Will Arnett though, like living.
I would like to just completely disagree because Arrested Development exists in this world.
I actually think he's more charming in this than in Arrested Development.
Well, that's because he's not supposed to be charming in Arrested Development.
No. Oh my God.
It's the final countdown, girl. It's the final countdown. So we're at Sugar Break, and Mary Jo loves reading an article about silly crimes.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, those can be kind of fun.
And there was one about like dude shot off his, got something shooting penis. That's what it was. There's a dick joke in there.
You jumped over so many things and just said shooting penis.
Well, I didn't write any of those down, and I watched that last week when we were going to record this. So, yeah, I don't remember any of them. I must not thought they were that important.
Oh no, clearly not. It was just funny to hear you like.
So, girl, I have Mary Jo loves reading a silly crimes article. Dick joke. That's what I got written.
Got it. You're right. He didn't act. We're not going to get into. He didn't actually shoot his dick, but that was the kind of.
No, he shot down his pants.
Yeah.
Right.
Why would a man do that?
Well, ring. I need to find my yellow phone. Ring.
Sugar Bakers. Hello, Sugar Bakers.
No, not hello, Sugar Bakers. 93 Rock.
Like the branches made out.
Charlene is trying to win a radio contest.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually 92 Rock. I can't believe I wrote down 93 Rock. It's 92 Rock. You get 92 seconds in a record store.
What?
Girl,
that was a big deal back then.
Wouldn't you have loved to have the 92 seconds in our, what was it? What was bought? What was it?
Record Barn.
Record Barn. The Record Barn. Oh, it was so great.
I know specifically, and I'll never probably for my entire life forget the name of that place because we actually had Record Barn crates in our house that had the vinyls in them. And so I'll probably never forget the name of that.
It was right across from the Chick-fil-A.
It was.
Do you know how impressive it was that the Statesville Mall had a Chick-fil-A?
Back then, yeah.
Yeah. Like that was
early days of Chick-fil-A.
Early days of Chick-fil-A. Oh.
Yep.
God.
And all of our friends liked to work there because they were closed on Sundays. Not because they were religious, just because they were closed.
Yeah. It went the Sweet and Slutty, Merle Norman.
Wow. That's right.
Then Chick-fil-A.
That's a date.
Then Lerner. Then Spain Hour, JCPenney's at the end.
Oh my gosh.
You come back around. There was Record Barn and GNC.
Yeah. And that GNC always had that weird smell.
Had that weird wood paneling out front. What?
Yeah.
So weird. So weird.
Yeah.
God, I love that. I miss that mall.
I can still remember like early 80s people smoking in the mall.
Yes.
Like all of that stuff.
Yes. The water fountains, just water fountaining, and that the smell of the water fountains. God.
That strange chlorine smell next to the sweet and slutty.
Yeah. God.
Now it's covered in mold. Lots and lots of mold.
Like us.
Oh, honey, this is fungus. This is not mold. These are mushrooms, honey.
Well, Julia is going to have dinner with Jimmy and Rosalind.
Whoa.
Carter.
That's impressive.
Yeah, especially since she's a Republican in real life.
I know. You know, she was probably reading the script, giggling the entire time. Like,
yeah, she's a Reaganite Republican. Like it's very funny.
Jimmy and Rosalind.
My
mom's met Jimmy Carter. Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Mm-hmm. She went down with the minister for like one of his Sunday thingies a few years ago.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. She said he's super nice.
Who was the most famous person you've ever met?
Me?
You.
I've not met really a lot of famous people. Honestly, there's been a couple of reality TV people that I've met down here.
Are they
What's
famous?
his name? That's that dude's name, the David Bromstead that does the HGTV stuff.
Oh,
like,
God.
I met him once.
He's pretty famous.
Because he was at the bar, so I met him.
Is he the one tattooed one with the neck tattoos and the?
Yeah, but he didn't have all of that back then.
Okay.
That's when he started getting edgy.
Okay.
And then porn stars. I met a few of them since they were down here.
Nah, they aren't that famous. Like they're famous to us, but I mean, I've met. What about drag queens?
I've met a lot of the drag queens now, just because they've, when they used to do those more intimate shows.
Yeah.
Like Shangela and all of them. We actually hung out with Shangela for an entire evening because she was hosting like a drag race viewing party and just happened to sit beside me and my.
Well, there you go.
Husband. Yeah, it was a hoot.
Like, I guess for me, it'd probably be Jujubee is the most famous one I've ever met. Like,
oh, that's right. I forgot about Jujubee.
Yeah,
she was at that wedding that we went to in LA, and then she spent 2 hours talking to my husband about her psychological things.
Oh yeah, she's got a lot. She did that at.
Oh, we know.
At Flex too in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
She is the
super sweet.
The one that I wish I'd met. The one that I wish I'd met because she came to Drag Race, got done doing stand up, and came to Drag Race, or not Drag Race, to Trailer Park Drag Night.
Yes.
And I had already left and gone to Legends, came back, and then she had switched. Jennifer Coolidge.
Shut up.
I missed her by like 15 minutes both times.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun.
Yes. Apparently she was great.
Yeah.
And
some of the celebrities here, there's celebrities that come here a lot, but they usually go to like Palace.
Yeah.
And go see those because that's like the show that everybody knows. So, meh.
Yeah. Well, somebody's here.
Who is it?
It's a county marshal.
Wait, what?
And Charlene's like, why would you be here for Julia? She's law-abiding, except that time she mooned a governor, and that time she helped a kid, hold up a gas station, and what else did she did? A couple other things in there.
It could have easily been a clip show suddenly.
That would have been hilarious. I would have said the time she got her head stuck in the banister and destroyed an ancient banister, but whatever. Well, Joy and Suzanne are here. And Suzanne, in hearing that she's a marshal, is like, Anthony, you turned me in? And he's like,
they should both be arrested.
You shot him? She's like, don't worry about it. Well, we find out that Julia has a warrant out for her arrest.
What?
She skips jury duty. Mm-hmm.
That's a thing?
Yes.
You can get arrested for that?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
That you are, if you're ever summoned, you call and do what you need to do.
No, I did a thing before. I've done that.
Yeah, because you can in fact be arrested for it.
I didn't know about the arrested thing, but I did do it because we had to do the what do you call it? Call in like the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we don't need you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, mine was at call in the day before. If you are this number, please call in tomorrow as well. Like, good. Had to call in the next day. You've been released. And then you know what I did? Release me.
Come on, Agnes.
Release my body.
I still love her, by the way. You need to listen to her newest album. It's actually quite good.
How old is she?
I mean, she's in her like 30s, I think, at this point.
In her 30s?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you know how old we are and how old that song is. That does not add up.
She was in her 20s when she made it. Release Me was like 10 years ago now.
Is that it? I thought it was like 20 years.
No.
Girl, are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't?
Agnes, release me. Yeah, made me grab my damn phone. Agnes, release me.
Release me.
Release Me came out. You album.
2008. So, girl, it is 15 years old. Mm-hmm.
She's still just in her 30s.
How old is she? Not Ash. Mm-hmm. How old is she? Dear listeners, I know that this is 35 years old. You're right. Look, anytime you say it, I don't really know what she looks like. And I was just picturing Agnes Moorehead.
No, she's gorgeous. That girl. She is
so was
gorgeous.
Agnes Moorehead. What are you talking about?
Not when she died.
Well, Julia's getting cuffed.
Ooh, the cuffing season now. Cuffing season. It is getting cold. It is getting cold, Andy. It's time to grab somebody.
So Julia's like, she's never been treated this way. And she's like, we run this is a business. I have to, do, I always do civic-minded things. I had, my lawyer sent you a letter and there's a phone call and Charlie picks up and goes, 92 Rock. And Julia snatches out her phone and says, I'm sure this is a very important business call. And she just said, we won. And Julia gets taken away. So we got two plots going on here. We got Julia and a jury. And we got Charlene winning a record. Shopping spree.
Excited.
Oh, God. Did you ever want to win a shopping spree, girl?
I used to dream of that. Especially like when Supermarket Sweep used to be on.
Girl.
It looks so fun.
Used to be on. It's still on. There's a new version of it.
Is it?
You didn't know about it? What's your deal from Saturday Night Live is the host? Oh God. Funny loud black girl.
Leslie.
Yes.
Leslie.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes. It's part of ABC.
I bet she acts a fool on there too.
It's part of like ABC's
resurrecting all the game shows. Oh my god.
There's that. There's Press Your Luck. There's
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Press Your Luck is back?
Yes, girl. We're like for the past that was during the pandemic.
But I don't watch network TV. Like
girl, that's hosted by What's Her Doodle.
Unless one of the streaming services recommends it, I don't know it's there.
Hulu recommends it sometimes. Blonde Woman.
That helps me. Blonde Woman in Hollywood.
Jack Donaghy's wife.
Her. The lady from Pitch Perfect. That directed the Pitch Perfect movies.
Who did cocaine? Who produced Cocaine Bear?
Why can't I remember her name? Elizabeth something.
Yeah, that
Isn't
sounds
it Elizabeth Banks?
Yeah, yes, there you go. You got it. There you go. It's hilarious.
So weird when you can see a person's face in your head, but you cannot think of their name.
Every time.
It's almost uncomfortable sometimes because you're like, I can see them as clear as day.
Girl, I have this, like, sometimes I can't think of things, but I can still list every single one of my elementary school teachers. I can still list pretty much all of my high school teachers in order that I had them.
I can't do that one.
Girl, I need to pause it just a second because I need to talk to you about something.
Oh God. Okay.
And we're back, dear listeners.
God damn it.
I
The reason why that was so affecting, it wasn't just because that was hilarious. But I just told that story to my husband 2 days ago. I'm not joking.
I just told that to my husband yesterday. So, dear listeners, my dear friend on this other side, the nice one, made a teacher cry.
I wasn't nice back then. I was actually quite a jerk back then.
In 8th grade.
Yeah, that was like the peak of me being just the worst.
Yeah, I don't. What did she call you an idiot? What was the trigger for it?
She basically called me an idiot. She essentially mocked me for getting the place settings wrong in the home ec class. That's literally like she made it sound like I was an actual idiot, and that's when I said that I basically belittled her entire career path.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Belittling you for that is racist.
Oh no, honey, remember, everything back then was tinged with racism. Everything. So many of our teachers, they really hated me being the brown kid inside of all of these white spaces. They hated it so much. So
I mean, I will say I don't think in 8th grade, I don't think our science.
Well, not all of them. No, not all of them. But remember, dear listeners, so as you know, Mims and I grew up in a very red part of the South, and I thankfully was intelligent enough that I got placed in a lot of classes that unfortunately I was the only brown person in most of those classes. And some of our teachers loved it and some of our teachers didn't. And they had some slight hostile ways of doing and talking to me that were not like the rest of the class. So
I did not know. Wow.
Like our 10th grade English teacher that tried to sabotage me trying to even get into AP English. I don't think I ever told you that story though.
We didn't have the same 10th grade teacher.
Yeah. So she did that.
Because I can't see the one that I had doing that at all.
Is it 10th or 9th? I can't remember what grade it was now. We weren't in the same class though.
No. Did the name start with an L?
I don't remember. She was also the yearbook admin.
Yeah. No,
okay.
Wait, not. Hold on, let me hit stop. And we're back, dear listeners, and Maim just told me about a racism.
Another one.
Yeah, like, holy mother of racism. Good Lord.
People are like, why don't you go back to Sachel? I'm good. Thank you. I'm just going to go. I've had enough.
What's up later on? We found out Julia was put on a jury.
Oh, she should have called in early and she could have got an exemption.
And Charlene has always wanted to be put on a jury.
What?
Yeah.
Just has nothing better to do.
I wouldn't mind being put on a jury if I knew that my life would not be in danger afterwards.
Yes, like if I was in like some kind of civic trial of some kind where it wasn't a big deal, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun. Have you watched that jury duty show that people have been talking about? Even NPR has been covering it about how it's like a genius piece of television. Like,
okay.
I saw commercials for it, and then when I heard their thing, I was like, wait, this is a thing? So yeah, apparently it's actually like a once in a lifetime sort of piece of TV history now.
Okay.
I know.
Will you watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay. Good for you. So Suzanne's talking about Julia's like the other jurors, and we find out that they were not chosen on looks, talent, or poise.
Oh.
She talks about one old woman who has a perm and like her lips so tight, shows her teeth. And there's a mom on the jury.
Oh, wow. How is she going to give her vote then? Oh, she's allowed to talk.
She's allowed to talk.
Okay.
Well, Charlene's over here practicing record grabbing by picking up some cassette tapes. And she's gone from like 7 to 8 that she can hold in one hand. And we find out that Charlene did not pick Mary Jo to go with her. She picked Suzanne because Suzanne's a pro at grabbing things and clearing out a store in 92 seconds.
It's true.
And she's added Anthony in as well because he went and cased out the joint and drew a map. He learned to do that back when he was during his unfortunate incarceration.
With T. Tommy Reed.
With T. Tommy Reed, and he with all the bank robbers that were in there, and he was like, I never thought I'd be able to use this, but I can.
It's a good skill to have, I guess.
It's yeah, a black man standing around in a record store in the 90s. Great.
You're either going to steal from it or guard from it. So it's going to be one or the other.
Oh, God. Well, Julia's here, and she's not sequestered.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
She's going to be able to have her dinner with the
Yeah, she should be able to still have her dinner on Friday night. So, but that's the same night that Charlene's going to the record store. And Julia's like, oh, it's a choice that I'm so sorry I have to make. Well, Mary Jo's reading that article again, and this one's about a sperm bank that burnt down. And one guy that was so traumatized he can no longer make any donations at all.
Mary Jo, can you stop talking about it real quick?
Mary Jo keeps on going, and what do you think? And like,
Mary Jo,
Anthony, what do you think? Anthony freaks out, and she goes on and on about the deposits and all this.
Mary Jo, stop talking.
And then Suzanne just says, give me the good old days when sperm was free.
You're still talking.
Julia goes off because it's her case.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And Charlene loses it because Julia's been influenced now.
No.
Yes. And Julia's like, no, it's fine. I haven't. And she leaves to go back to the jury. And Charlene's like, it's so sad that she's so happy because I'm going to have to turn her in.
Sidebar. Suzanne's right. It was better when sperm was free. Yeah. Now it's so complicated. All these premium services you have to get. Shout out to my friend, my karaoke friend, for utilizing a lot of those services.
What do you mean by utilizing? Like being on them or buying them?
Oh, no, being on them.
Okay.
It's a lot of, yeah. There's apparently, unbeknownst, I mean, I wouldn't know anyway, but apparently the world right now is like in sexual free-for-all again. So they were telling me that. I was like, oh, okay, that's good, I guess.
Like, what do you mean?
Just there's more apps now than before when I was single.
Okay.
So like there's ones that are even more immediate than Grindr was. There are now ones that are even more like cut to the chase. Like we don't even like there's an open door, just come. Like it's like that now. I was like, oh, okay.
That was there before. That was called Craigslist.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's what Craigslist was all about?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm such a
prude.
I'm not a. I don't think that makes me a prude. I think the problem is that
you're a prude.
No. So I was talking to one of my female friends about it because we were making a joke.
Is she a prude?
No, she's not. She's a very proudly uses the term slut, and it was an improv practice, and we're like, oh yeah, we're the sluts. I was being funny, right? And she literally stopped with her finger like this and said, "No, you are not a slut." And I was like, I was just being funny. She's like, I know, but you're not.
No, you're not.
Like it was almost strangely uncomfortable, kind of like being like non-slut shamed. I felt like I was like, what just happened here? So
yeah. No, girl, you were not a slut or anything close to it. But it's fine to be a prude.
I guess
it's okay.
But it's not like I'm choosing. I mean, right now I'm in a relationship. It wasn't like I was choosing to be a prude back then when I was single. It just for some reason was very complicated for me, and I couldn't seem to get it right. It's like it wasn't like I wasn't trying to have sex with other people. I just every time it was just not working out correctly.
It's okay to be a prude.
I hate you.
Like, girl, you can be in a relationship and still be not a prude.
Oh, I guess that's true.
But girl,
don't say it.
You're a prude.
Why did I have to grow up watching movies in the 1940s and 50s? Why?
I mean, you just live sexual oppression. That's what it is. It could be what turns you on, and that's fine.
I don't think it does, though. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I don't know. We're having a little bit of introspective crisis right now.
Have you ever explored your kinks?
I don't even know what those are. Like, how would you know? Like, I mean, I have a lot of friends that are into a lot of things.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, how did they even figure out that that's a thing? Like, how did their brain even say, like, oh, I like having somebody, put their entire hand inside of me? Like, how did that even happen?
They saw it in a video and were interested. So they did it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I never really. Yeah. Maybe I don't have any kinks.
I mean, you may not. And that's fine. That doesn't make you a prude. Being a prude makes you a prude. That's Dear listeners, I kid. Wherever you are in your sexual life, it's fine, right? Like, it is fine to be a prude. It's fine to be aro ace. It's fine to be ace. It's fine to be, the biggest slut out there. As long as you're not hurting anybody, it's fine.
Unless that's your kink.
Then that's not fine. It's still not fine unless it's two consenting adults.
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah. I didn't mean I meant like under like a consent type of thing. I wasn't talking about like a one.
No, I meant hurting them non-consensually.
Oh, okay. Like hurting.
Speaking of that, Korean drama you need to watch now.
Oh, I thought you were going to mention the Patreon again.
The Glory.
Whole? What?
No. It's about a woman who was abused as a kid from her classmates and is getting revenge as an adult. Fantastic.
Like, is it like that show? What was that show that was on ABC for a while?
I don't know.
That was a show on ABC.
The Slap.
No.
Do you remember that horrible miniseries? The Slap.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
No. There was a show on ABC that was basically what you just described, and I wonder if this is like the Korean version of that.
I don't know.
Just thinking that. Yeah. I can't remember what the name of the show was now. It was on for like 3 seasons. It was during the whole like scandal when Scandal first got started and everything.
Well, so Julia's on a hotel phone and the jury is now sequestered.
Oh no.
She goes off on Suzanne on Charlene, says she's going to find her. She's going to hunt her down like a dog. And she would be wise to know where her child is at night. And Charlene gets very upset when she gets off the phone. It's like, Julie said she's going to hunt me down. She can't be serious. And Suzanne just looks at her and says, you should get some black wigs on and get the hell out of town.
I mean, it is Jimmy Carter we're talking about. That is worth child kidnapping.
Yeah. So Charlene's like, fine, we'll split the prize 4 ways, Mary Jo. We'll split it 4 ways. I just don't want anybody to hate anybody, Mary Jo.
That becomes her shtick this season.
Probably. So Suzanne's like, she's probably having the time of her life up in that hotel. So we're at the jury, and Julia's the foreman. And we're playing 12 Angry Men, which if you've ever seen the What's Your Doodle version of it, Amy Schumer's version of 12 Angry Men, it's very good.
It's very good, actually.
I mean, there's a film I enjoy. I enjoyed
the Jessica Fletcher 12 Angry Men as well.
I forgot about that one. one. Yeah, but no, I like that. I like that film. I'm
glad. That's saying a lot for you. It was in black and white too.
I don't mind black and white, girl. I'm colorblind. It's fine. Like Rachel Dolezal, I'm colorblind.
No, it's race blind. It's race blind.
No, it's trans race blind. So the reason you can't be transracial, the reason you cannot be transracial is because genetically race doesn't matter. That's what it all boils down to. Like, there is no difference. The color of your skin, there is no difference genetically. It does not affect you like in any way, like socially, yes, like beyond the construct when you move outside of genetics. It does affect you, right? But it is appropriation because you are taking the experiences that you have never felt and attempting to grab them from somebody else by saying that now I am black because I feel like I am black because of all the oppression that I've gone through. Girl,
I hope this gets on some kid's term paper in 10 years.
What this discussion that we're having right now? They just found Mims and Maim, and they found this episode.
They found this transcript, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this is great!"
They just heard the Divine Miss Mims go off about being transracial. God, yeah. And it's different. It's different than being trans. Like because gender is not real, right? That's the difference between the two things. Gender is a construct that we put on. Yeah, race. God. Anyway, I'll take a step back, breathe.
Eat your heart out, Roisin Murphy. Still not over it.
Julia loses it at these people that she's on the jury with because they are not voting the way they should, and she is tired of it, Maim. She is tired of it.
I hear it.
So now we're at the Music Connection. We're at the Music Connection, and they're getting ready to go. They've got 92 seconds to clean everything out.
They got their suits on,
and Suzanne's still in little kitten heels. 3, 2, 1, the gun goes. They're just like knocking everything over. They're grabbing everything. Like, they've already filled up 2 carts. And then they're like, we've cleaned everything out. What now? And they go after the register.
That's the moment that I was like, it all clicked when I was like, I remember when I was a kid, I thought this was one of the funniest things I ever saw in my life. Speaking of record stores, I was in the Best Buy yesterday. And you remember when digital started taking over and the album section just kept shrinking and kept shrinking and kept shrinking?
Yeah.
So now the same thing is starting to happen to the video game section because all of the systems have gone digital too. It was eerily like it was like a flash, but it was like that kind of feeling. I was like, oh my god, this is so very strange.
Yeah.
But then I looked around the store because we went to get like a my husband got like a camera, and literally as we were walking around this,
why did he get a camera?
He wanted to get like a what do you call it? One of those action cameras for the trip, for like underwater stuff and all of that.
Oh, I was about to say because this
No,
is
no,
like
I
the
know.
best camera that you can have.
No,
like,
I know it's for like the underwater things and all of those types of things. Like he just doesn't want to like.
Girl, you going diving?
He is. He does that stuff.
I know.
Does, like,
I said that's not what I said. I said, girl, you going diving?
I'm gonna go snorkeling.
Oh, okay.
I like snorkeling. Why are you making that face?
No, that's fine. I didn't.
Don't make like some kind of like I can't. I'm joking. We swam at your house.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying black people first to die. I've seen. Except for Shark Attacks, LL Cool J did not die in that movie.
That's right.
That's right.
And yeah, so I mean.
That's right. That's right.
You know.
LL Cool J did not die. That's right. That's right.
I love that movie.
That is a fun movie. Which one is that? Deep Blue Sea? Yeah.
Deep Blue Sea is so good.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
No, so that's why. So, but it's just funny because as I started walking around the store, because I haven't been in Best Buy in a while.
Did y'all go to the Crystal store afterwards or before?
No. Oh, I have to tell you something.
Okay, go on.
So we don't really go to the Crystal store as much anymore.
Okay. Is it because of me?
No.
Okay, good.
It's not. It's because my husband has discovered online auctions. So
stop.
No.
Go on.
Yeah. So occasionally I'll hear them because he'll have the volume up too loud on his iPad, so I can literally hear the lady like calling out names for the auctions, like as they're putting those ones out. And for a minute there, I was like, I didn't understand what was going on because I think I was in like the kitchen cooking or something like that. And then like I heard his username, right, that he always uses for stuff, and I was like, what are you doing over there? He's like. It's like, it's an auction. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, cool. What is it? What's an auction for? It's like Star Wars stuff or things. He's like, no, it's for the crystals. I was like, oh, gotcha.
Has the bitch not heard of eBay?
Well, so apparently this thing that he finds here, they're more
sure
they're very unique.
Sure.
Some of them I will even admit, like in his events, he showed me some of them, and some of them are kind of like, wow, I didn't even know that crystals and rocks grew like that. So occasionally they're like that. So anyway, yes. So I wish I had never actually, I couldn't even say I never said that because literally you've been in my house now, so it's not like I could have kept that up.
Oh, girl, I'm glad you said it before I came to the house.
Yeah, actually, me too, because you would have said.
Because I would have just first thing I would have said was, "What the world? Am I back in? Am I back in 7th grade? This is a great rock collection."
You would actually. Next time we go home, I would like to take him to Hidden Night. Because I think he'd enjoy that.
I mean, it's very boring.
I mean, but I think he would like it.
There's the one hotel that's got the big old hunky Hidden Night.
I mean, I wouldn't stay in a hotel. It's not that far from our
No. What I mean is that's where the piece of Hidden Night is.
Okay.
Actually, the piece of Hidden Night may be in Raleigh now. They may have moved it to the Raleigh, North Carolina Museum.
But I think he would enjoy the actual like foraging, like they have.
Oh yeah, they do.
He like it.
Are you going to take him to the one that's already salted with stuff, or the one that's not salted? Oh, the one that's salted.
No, we're gonna go to the salted.
Girl, they go up to Cherokee, go up to Bear Meats, get some honey, and then go to the salted mines up there too.
It sounds like a day to me. Oh, those moments where I'm like, oh
sourwood
yeah,
honey it's dear listeners, it's like
it's so
native to the
good.
Appalachian Mountains, and it is so good. It is so good. Oh,
Yeah,
I like it better
is
than
really
orange honey.
good.
Orange blossom honey is delicious too, but something about sourwood, it's so weird.
It's not the
good.
same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
And there's
some of those North Carolina honeys are very interesting.
and there's a place in just outside of Raleigh in Pittsburgh that makes sourwood mead out of sourwood honey. It's so good. Yeah, it's small batch. It's delicious.
I have a friend here that makes homemade mead. Next time you come, I'll make sure to get him some from him.
Cool.
People love, I mean, I'm not a big person, but people that drink it
You're
say
not
it's
a big
really
person.
Good. Regretting saying that.
So we're at Sugar Bakers.
We're back. Okay, cool.
And we find out that they were supposed to only get $300 to $400 of stuff.
Okay.
And they managed to get $3,000 worth of shit.
That's a lot back then, too.
A lot. Well, Julia's here. She's upset.
Why?
Because she missed her dinner with Jimmy and Rosalind.
Oh.
But Anthony's got some flowers for her. And there's a note. It says, Jimmy Carter left a note that said, "Thank you for doing your civic duty. If you get done by 10, have coffee with us at the hotel."
Oh.
So Julia leaves, but she leaves her purse there.
Oh, no.
And Charlene's like, "Oh, no, that's illegal. But you know, my baby's sick, so I think I'm going to let it slide this time." Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you find yourself a Miss Georgia World?
I'm gonna give it just because it's stupid, right? So I'm gonna give it to Julia in her post-trial disheveled black and white suit before it got all,
I sort of agree with you, but Suzanne and that little pink and black number, I loved it. I love that specifically, that shade of pink with black, that nearly hot pink. I love it. I eat it up. That was my favorite color combination back whenever I was a kid. And I just, I love the pink glow bracelets. I love that in like a dark room. It does something to my soul.
Yes, pink usually does to homosexuals.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you like this episode?
I did. It's a fun one.
This
is typical season 5. This is how season 5 mostly is going to be. Just a lot of silliness.
A nothing burger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Maim, why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Hello, dear listeners. It is I, Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can catch me every Thursday night hosting Amazing Colossal Karaoke. You can find me also performing improv comedy and stand-up at the Villain Theater in Miami, located at villaintheater.com for more information. And lastly, as one of the commentators on the It's Happening Out Network, more about them, it is happening out on your different socials and YouTube. And if you want to follow me in any way, you can just go to my website, I'mYourAuntieMaim.com, and just follow the links on there. How about you, Mims?
Hey, y'all, I'm the Divine Mims. You can find me online at thedivinemims.com. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you know we have Patreon? That's right. Go to patreon.com. Remember, Mims Maim, you can throw some money. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Did you know we have another podcast?
Say what?
That's right. It's called You Slay Me. It's a murder straight podcast. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Do you know we have merchandise?
Say what?
That's right. If you go to mimsmaim.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yeah.
Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. I love 5-star reviews. Leave us one. Oh, you know what? Let's see if we've got one.
Oh, Lord. We know how this usually plays out.
Yeah. Shit happens. No, that's not a new one. Nope, we do not. Womp womp.
People, write us, send us stuff.
Anyway,
we're desperate for attention.
We are desperate for attention. Maim, do you know what else? Do you know the last thing I usually talk about on here?
Your goiter?
No, ma'am, not my quarter. Hold on. Where's God? I feel old. It's right there. It is. Let's see here. We got Maim, where is it? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hey, Maim, did you know you can reach out to us?
What?
That's right. You can send us an email at mimsandmaim@gmail.com or send us a text message at 704-380-0618. And one of our dear listeners, it sent a text message saying that they nearly ran off the road trying to write down the number. Dear listeners, it's in our bio as well.
Don't drive off the road. Don't. And if you do drive off the road, it's just if you're going to stop at a Stuckey's.
Well, you know, I have not been to a Stuckey's in forever, but that pecan log,
I got one this past week when I came back.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Girl, you know what I got last night that I hadn't had in forever as well?
I almost said something terrible. What?
A Dairy Queen chocolate dip cone.
Ooh.
Yeah. It still tastes the exact same.
Well, of course it does. It's a mass-produced product. It should. That's why our nostalgia is so strong with all of us, because everything that we grew up with is mass-produced, so it hasn't changed.
Do you have anything to add, Maim?
Down with patriarchy. That's about it.
Let's say goodnight, Maim.
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.